It's week 3 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Packers and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Taylor. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here we go with the Packer offense guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's second down.
Some recon up. Copy. So, ready for hostile. Off the lead, soldier. I'm on a couple strike inbound.
The numbers for Jones last week, 16 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
I can remember the last time we did a game when a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first, but they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that.
Fights through, and now a crease. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this is absolutely a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare as well because they spend all week preaching about the need to wrap up and make sure tackles. But what a letdown here, and it winds up costing them big.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen start. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Jones again, and he will get this.
God damn it, what the fuck?
To the end zone, touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to put it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Kingsley Keke there on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
Flush to his right. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. That's right. 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray, escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. A nice job of bringing that in, but why was he so close to the sideline there? They had all kinds of room in the flat.
A little bit of a lack of coordination between him and the quarterback, because both of them should have seen that room that was available, that space. Stop your route a little bit shorter, put it on him, and let him turn and get upfield.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. From the gun, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Nice.
Bro, this LaMelo's ball shot is so easy. I may have to change to LaMelo.
You absolutely have to
Holy
get
shit.
takeaways. You got to get the ball from there.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there.
He's on
but you get the
my
feeling
team.
that
I'm
you
just
can
over here
get
green,
plays like that,
green,
they might just
green.
get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. These two teams all tied after 1. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Murray now. Flushed out right. And intercepted.
Damn it, forcing it.
Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Oh, now Miller's slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
After the penalty, it's Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right.
Dog. Dog. Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers is trunking my defenders. Get
good, good. That's what I like to hear. Good.
Get the fuck out of here.
Score over there.
7-7.
I'll be Wolfie. Happy about it.
This one swung out here to Jones.
It was good to come back and get a win against him.
Have a little trouble there, Lou?
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was
I'm not having trouble.
14.
What'd you sound like that for, bro?
I hate you.
You just irritated his fucking soul.
Can I ask you a question, Lou?
It's a toss of a yard there. And now
You should have asked him to scream. You know he would like that.
I hate that. I don't cut the string.
They'll try again with Jones.
Oh, he's better than that.
This time they were ready for him.
So, sir, would you please join the league?
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss.
It'll make me feel a little
Yes,
better.
indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was
Are you kidding me?
Defensive player of the week. Where the
Get
guys
the
on
fucking
team was saying,
sack.
yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he returns this to the 22. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Breakout shit. Offense and defense, man. Good.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Who's the breakout?
And they had a nice little drive going last time.
Christian
Through the
Kirk
interception
and,
in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On second down, it's Gibson, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets
good
to
catch.
and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And one more time, here's Kirk. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Play fake. Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say
What?
he did
The
not.
feet
It's
was down,
incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your
Can't believe some people can't stop him. See, stop.
You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because he gives you a two-way go.
Oh no, they got. Oh, they just said.
Getaway, sacked back at the 22.
They sent
Preston
that
Smith
blitz.
comes in for the
Oh,
sack,
wow.
and they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to
Check out
add 3
timeout.
points before heading to the locker room. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football, something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
On the return, it's Taylor. So we
Terrible first half.
here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As now
You
we
got
send
it, bro.
you out to Orlando and hook
Yeah, I
back
know.
up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports.
We're not playing Bobby Bowden football.
Bobby, you not playing that this year? Nobody got football?
I'm trying, but they're not there yet.
So let's get to it.
Playing Justin kind of turned down my skills.
Better bat.
Yeah, man.
That nigga just said.
Russell Wilson has thrown a touchdown pass. Next, we head out.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, open man is Kirk, complete. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Murray. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone.
God damn it. Why
This is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll go again to Jones. Gets past one man. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second down now, it's Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Throwing is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cobb. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On first down, Rodgers. Making the catch is Sternberger. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
That's what he does.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Caught left side by Cobb. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, it's Jones. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Devin Funchess, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers have moved out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Steps away to his left. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Murray going to throw.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he's out of bounds.
Good fucking run, Kyle.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Flush to his right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Throwing now is Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Dancing
wow.
away at the 35. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
71 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
And
They'll keep on the ground with Jones. David Collins there to make the play defensively.
Who?
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
There at the point of attack, holding up.
Sony better be ready to play.
At the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job.
He had a couple good runs. He running a little hard against Colts, but I didn't see against that Bucks defense.
Here's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh my God! I just got mossed. Oh my God.
A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that one spanning and even 65 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Escaping the pressure right. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it, eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Oh, wow.
Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. To throw is Murray. On the move to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Ooh, almost got a pass, roughing the passer. Oh my God! Thank God. Good job, defense.
Now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Murray rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Working with a 2nd and 4. Now Murray. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Murray to throw. And that's a touchdown. Broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline and just take the lead. You got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and not already celebrating a win.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. So now Rodgers in the pack. Down by 7. A little over 30 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rodgers. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. Rodgers to throw. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. That catch good for only a couple. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle.